In this video, we are going to have the walkthrough of explanation for this music theory paper, practice paper 2021 from ABRSM Grade 5. So we are going to share some of the handouts and how do you approach this question, how and explain about every single question. Hope you enjoy it. To answer the first question, rhythm, the student is required to circle the correct time signature. From the beam, we could roughly tell how is the grouping like. For example, we know that this is one grouping, this is one grouping, and perhaps with the rest. Yes. So now let's start doing this. This is a quiver. Every 2 semiquavers is equal to 1 quiver. Every 2 semiquaver gives you 1 quiver. Yes, these 3 quavers give you 1 dotted crochet. It's over here. Yes. So let's check out the other group. If you see a dot and a short line over here, you could almost ignore it. For example, okay, it's given here. You can have a dot and a short line. It almost like cancel off each other. You could just treat it like 2 semiquaver. So which gives you 1 quiver. So this is 1 quiver, followed by another quiver, followed by another quiver. These 3 quavers give you 1.5. So you have 2 groups. So 1.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quavers. The answer is 6, 8. Second question, from here we roughly can tell the grouping. Something like this. This is, yes, here we know that this is the grouping. So let's check out the first one. For when you see this one, you have a lot of 2 lines and you have 3 lines. First thing, settle the 3 lines. Settle the most line. So these 2 gives you a semiquaver. You have another 1, 2, 3, plus this 4. So 4 semiquavers give you 1 crochet. Yeah, that's 1 crochet. Yes, the grouping is by crochet. Okay, 1 quiver and 2 semiquiver. So this thing, 1 quiver and 2 semiquavers is give you another crochet. Yes. So these 2 gives you another crochet. The grouping is like a crochet. So triplet is equal to 3 notes in the time of 2 notes. The value itself is just considered 2 quavers. So this is 1 crochet and this is 1 crochet. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's irregular time signature 5, 4. Next, the grouping. We can tell from this is 1 group, this is perhaps this 1 group, and this is another group. Yes, there are 3 groups here. Let's check it out. We always do the one with the most line. So you have this most line, 3 lines here. Let's settle this. So 4 semiquaver is equal to 1 quiver. 1 quiver and 2 semiquiver. How is the grouping like 1 quiver and 2 semiquiver? Perhaps you have to split this to another 2 semiquiver to make it equal. 3 semiquavers. 3 semiquavers give you 1 dotted quiver. Okay, so this is 1 dotted quiver. Continue. 1 quiver and 1 semiquiver. It's like this, 1 quiver and 1 semiquiver. This is give you another dotted quiver. Continue the next. When you have a dot and a short line here, you almost could ignore because they will just like cancel off each other. So to think in this way is easier. So 3 semiquavers is equal to another 1 dotted quiver. So 3. So you have 3 groups. So 1, 2, 3 groups. So you have total of 9 semiquavers. 3 groups is 9, 16. So the answer is 9, 16. Because 16 will tell you semiquavers. For this question, the student is required to change the rhythm from a simple time to a compound time. We have discussed how to change from a simple time to a compound time. Simple to compound, you have to use the formula times 3 times 2 for the time signature. So the time signature here is 3, 4. So 3, 4 times 3 times 2 gives you 9, 8. The answer is 9, 8. Yes, this 2 gives you 9, 8. So this is not correct. So second step, we can further look into how you want to group every 3 crotchet as stated here. So we can group them properly. This gives you 1 crotchet. Yes, every triplet. And this is another crotchet. So this is another crotchet. So the idea is how to convert this 3, 4, which gives you 3 crochet, in this case, to change to 9, 8. 9, 8 is 1.5. How to change them to 1.5 for each of the crochet? So from this, how to change it to 1.5? Just remove the triplet. Yes, just remove the triplet. Yes, both remove. And this crochet and quiver, just remove the triplet here. Yes, just remove the triplet. Okay, you couldn't change the rhythm at all. This is not allowed, right? This is not correct. This is correct. Just remove the triplet. Just remove the triplet. The next thing to consider is there are 2 quavers. 2 quavers, how to make it into 3 quavers, which is dotted crochet. You can add a tuplet on top. Tuplet, it means that 2 quavers in the value of playing, when you are playing like 3 notes, the value of 3 notes. So you can put a tuplet on top of it. So the answer is the last one. For this question, the student is required to complete 2 sentences by adding a number. So you have to understand well about the time signature. 9, 4. 9, 4, just a quick revision. 9 will tell you the number. 4 at the bottom is the type. So 4 is a crochet. So 9 crochet. Alright, there are how many dotted meaning bits in the bar? So in case you're not very sure, you could even draw out 9 crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It gives you how many dotted meaning? Dotted meaning here. Yes, there are 3 groups. Yes, so even from here, you can tell there are 3 groups here. So there are 3 dotted meaning bits in the bar. To continue on, a double dotted crochet is equal to how many semiquavers? Okay, let's understand double dotted crochet. Right. Double dot here. What does it mean? So we know that this is a crochet. And the first dot is the half of the crochet, which is a quiver. The second dot is half of the quiver, which is semiquiver. So we know that is 1 semiquiver. Yes, we need how many semiquiver? And this one, there are 2 semiquavers, and 1 crochet has 4 semiquavers. So 4 plus 2 plus 1, it gives you 7. For the question 1.4, you need to have the knowledge of grouping. So 4, 4, again, you need to know there are 4 crochets here. And previously we have discussed, from the question itself, you can tell how is the grouping like. For example, this is 1 group. They tell you this is 1 group. So we just need to understand, are they in the right grouping? So 4, 4, we definitely have 4 groups because 4 crochet here. Yes, 4 crochet. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 crochet. Okay, this is the number and this is the time. Okay, let's do the first one. Okay, is this one group? Yes, this is one group. 1 quiver and 2 semi-quiver. 1 quiver and 2 semi-quivers. Yes, this gives you one group. Yes, one group. This is another group. Yes. Okay, 4 semi-quivers is one group again. 2 quivers is one group. That's correct. Let's continue to check why the following two are not correct. Look, this is 1 quiver alone. That itself is not correct. Look, this is even not correct. You have 2 quivers, which is give you 1, and it beam all the way to another quiver. It gives you 3 quivers, 1.5. This is not correct. It gives you 1.5 the grouping. This is also the same. This gives you a quiver, quiver, and this is quiver. These 3 again give you another 1.5, which is not correct. So the answer is the first one. For this question, students need to know are the rest put correctly. So 12, 8, first thing we need to understand, 12, 8. 12, 8. 12 is the number, 8 is the type. Type of 8 is means quivers. So there are 12 quivers. When you have 12 quivers, every 3 quivers give you 1 dotted crochet. So every 3 quivers give you 1 dotted crochet. So this is what you need to understand before you start doing the question. This is 1 dotted crochet and this is 1 dotted crochet. And look, these two, the tuplet here, it means 2 notes in the time of 3. So they are, this is one group. So tuplet, it means 2 notes in the time of 3. So you consider there is one more quiver. The value is 1.5. Okay, this is settle one group. This is another group, 3 quivers, another group. So we have the last one group. Yes, the last group, it should give you 3 quivers. Okay, the last crochet we can do, and we can, okay, these 2 gives you 1 quiver. Yes. Right. This is give you 1 quiver. This give you 1 quiver. Yes, but the crochet here gives you another 2 quivers. This case, you have extra because they give you 4 quivers, which is not correct. You need to just get 3 quivers. So this is not correct. Put a cross here. Continue on. 12, 8. 1 crochet. Okay, this start. Okay, 1 crochet. You need to follow by 1 more quiver. But look, the rest here straight away give you the second group here. So what you get here is here. But how about the first group? It just gives you a 1 crochet over here. So you need to have 1 more quiver, and this quiver is missing. So this is not correct. Followed by the next one. This is 1 group. This is 1 group, 1.5, 1 dotted crochet, 3 quivers. Yes, this is correct. Yes, when you have 3 quivers, you need to group in this way. 1 quiver and 2 quiver rest. This is correct. For this question, student required to know how to read the clef. In this case, this is a tenor clef. Right, tenor clef, the middle C starting here. So this is middle C. So for a tenor clef, this is middle C. So we start going up. C, D, E, F, G. Okay, when you have some larger line, just imagine that there is some invisible dotted line over here. So C, D, E, F, G, A. The answer is A. When we say enharmonic for this question, enharmonic, it means the same pitch, same note, but with different name. Same pitch, different name. That's what we mean by enharmonic equivalent. Same pitch, but have different name. For this question, this is D treble clef, as you read as treble clef, double flat. D double flat. So D is here. So flat and flat again. So that's a D double flat. So we think D double flat here, and we can think the neighbor, which is C. Okay, we can think in this way. So we can think that there is a C note here. Yes, that's a C note. Or it could go to B, the previous note, B sharp. B sharp is the C note. So here there is a B sharp, which is the answer. To answer this question about the transposition, first thing we have to check the instruction. The instruction will tell you need to transpose up or down and which interval you are going to. In this question, you are going to transpose down. Alright, so it's here, down, and you are going for major second. Major second has 2 semitone. So after we understand this, so now let's check out 4 sharps. So 4 sharps, it gives you 4 sharps gives you E major. Yes, so we understand that this is E major. So let's write it down, E major. So E major transpose down. So E is over here, E second, down. Down, it means go to the left-hand side. So this one, it means down. So E go to the D. Okay, this is 2, second. Alright, and now we need to count the semitone with two semitones. Okay, 0, 1. So start from the 0, 1, 2. You need 2 semitones. Yes, so E major, you go to the D major. Yes, in this case, it's a D major. So from the chart, we understand that D major gives you F sharp and C sharp. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so the answer is correct. Next one, everything just moved down. From the F, we'll go to the E. Okay, so, but there is a natural over here. We have to consider this F natural here. Okay. Go to the E. Yes, this is 2 steps. This is just second. Don't forget, we need to further go and count the 2 semitones. So you count 0, 1, 2. It gives you E flat. So because 0, 1, 2, it gives you E flat. Okay, so this is E flat. It's not supposed to be E natural, so it's not correct. Followed by the next one. E will go down to the D. Okay, E is nothing here. If this is nothing, it should be nothing here. Because you can double check your, it's like E, go to the D. And you count 2 semitones, 0, 1, 2. It's just D. It shouldn't have a D sharp here. So this is not correct. Next one. This is a B note. So we know B note will go to a A note. B go to the A note. And now, after you finish the first step, B will go to the A. So B go to the A. So now we consider the sharp. So that is a B sharp. B sharp is here. So again, we count 0, 1, 2. What is this? So 0, 1, 2. This gives you a A. You have to consider starting on the A because just now you count from the B to the A. So it's a A sharp. So it's a A sharp. Yes, that's correct. Next one. C go to the B. In this question, you have to consider that it's a C sharp here. C sharp, don't forget. You have a C sharp here. So consider that it's a C sharp. Okay. Here is a C sharp. Okay. So C go to the B first step. C go to the B is correct. Okay. C to the B. Yeah, it's a B note. Now we consider the semitone. You need to go by 2 semitones. So start on C sharp. 0, 1, 2. Yeah, it goes to the B. That's correct. For this question, when we talk about same pitch to check if how is their pitch, so we need to understand about the concept of middle C. For example, a queen is wearing a crystal shoes. Here is the middle C, and the king is wearing a crown on top. So it's the C is on top, and you have an alto clef and a tenor clef. Okay, so first thing you could try to draw all the middle C. So treble clef, the middle C, crystal shoe. Bass clef, king is wearing a crown, C for crown on top. And alto clef, middle C is the center here. So from the direction, okay, here is the middle C, the one that we have drawn. Okay, so we can count in this way. C, D, E, F sharp is going up. Going up means going right hand side. So this is the question A. Okay, now question B. C, B, A, G, F going down. Going down, it means going left, right? This is B. Okay. C, middle C, going down again. Going down, C, B, A, G, F. Going down, it means going left. This concept, you must grab it very well. Going down, it means going left. All right. So B and C is the same point. First thing, you need to know how to draw this chart. And now, from the chart, you can answer this question very quickly and easily. A, C, same pitch, false. A is 1 octave higher than B. Yes, it's 1 octave higher. True. B is 1 octave lower than C. No, they are at the same pitch, so this is not correct. And it's done. For this question, you need to know how to draw the key signature in the right position. D flat major, there are 5 flats. So for the flat, it's very simple. So just remember, there are 3 and 3, 3, 3 for every clef is the same pattern. So at the glance, this is not correct because it's give you should be like this. So the first one at the glance is not correct. And next one, okay, and now we can check the following. So this tenor clef is also look not correct because like the shape is not correct because it should be down, up, down, up, down, up. It should be in this way. But this shape is starting like this. So they go to the down. So this is not correct. So we only left last 2 to check. So the first thing you have to know where is the B flat and E flat placed correctly. C, B, that's correct. C, D, E, that's correct. So E go down, D is correct. C, B, B, A, G, space, line, space. This stepping down is correct. Okay, this is the answer. So let's check out what happened to the last one. So the last one, do you have a right B flat? Yes. Do you have a right E flat? Yes, B flat and E flat. So E go to the D, E, D. Okay, this is correct. Stepping down, E go to the D. And then B, A, G. So you should go by line, space, line. But this is a space note. The question, the mistake was happened on the last one. The last one, it should give you a G flat. So this is not correct. Continue on. G sharp minor, there are 5 sharps. For the sharps, is the shape of the sharps is like 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Since you have 5 sharp, you consider 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Everything is the same, except when the tenor clef is like going up 3 and 3. In this case, you will have 2 and 3. So, okay, let's look at the shape at a glance. It's a 2, 3 things. Okay, 2, 3. Yeah, 2, 3, 2, 3. Tenor clef, it should be like this. So this is not correct. Okay, at a glance, this is not correct. And the shape of the audio clap, it should be 2, 3, something like this. 2, 3. So this is not correct. You only left the last two, treble clef and bass clef. To check, start checking from the F sharp. F and C sharp. This is correct. So F go up is the G. Yes, this G is correct. So F go up is the G. So C go up to the D, go up. Okay, it gives you E. C, D, E. Okay, wait. Fat cat go down and it gives you A sharp. The next A sharp, F, G, A. This A sharp is not correct. A sharp should be a space note, but here give you a line note. Right, this is not correct. So bass clef, F sharp and C sharp. Okay, F and C. F go up to the G, the top one. Yes, this is correct. So C, D, of course you have an F, G, A. You have an A here. Go down, downwards, A. Yes, that's the A. Yes, this is correct. Okay, so the answer is the bass clef. For this question, you need to know the key signature chart very well, or the circle of fifth. So start writing out all the flats. Here, you have E flat, bass clef, you have B flat and A flat. Always remember the order of the flat is go by the order. So first flat is always B, followed by E and the A. B, E, A, D, beat, the word of beat. So there are 3 flats here. It's very straightforward. The answer is E flat major in this case. Next one, sharp. You have a F sharp, you have a G sharp, you have a repeated F sharp. Now I'm not going to write. You have a D sharp, you have a B sharp. So the order of the sharp is the same. Go by the order. Fat, cat, go, down, N. Okay, so we have the F sharp, but we don't have a C sharp. C sharp is the second note, second sharp. But we don't have the C sharp, should be because there is no C note. That's why there is no C sharp. But because we have G, we have D. But the fifth sharp here is a B sharp. It should go to A sharp. So now this B sharp, you cannot just consider as the normal sharp. You have to consider it might go to the 7th note. If we assume we have a C sharp here. So we have 4 sharps with the minor, because we consider that it's a 7th note, so you consider this is a C sharp minor. So try to think, C sharp minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, the 7th note is the B. So B go up, become a sharp. So it's a B sharp. Yes, the answer is C sharp minor. Yes, with the B sharp. Yes, 7th note. That's correct. Continue on the next question. You have A sharp, C sharp, G sharp, E sharp, F sharp. You have a repeated A sharp, you have a repeated G sharp. So I'm not going to write. The sharp is go by the order fat, cat, go, down. Okay, you don't have a this, and you have a, you have a E. Okay, now the thing is you don't have a D here. So you could think that maybe there is no D note. Yes, there is no D note. So how about let's assume that there are 6 sharps here. If there are 6 sharps here, it's an F sharp major. Before we make the conclusion, how about if we think this D is the, we can't think about this is a 7th note, because you have A sharp and E sharp in this case, and it's just a D note sharp. Yeah, the answer is F sharp major. Yeah, in this case. For this question, G flat major is pretty straightforward. We know that the G flat major has all the 6 flats here. So G flat major with 6 flats. So, and this is read as autoclave. Yeah, and the first note of course is starting on the G. G, F. It has to go by letter name. G, F, E, D, C. So F, there is no flat, so it just remain as F. For the question C, yes, C has a flat, so just give a C flat. Pretty straightforward. Alright, for this question, student is required to circle one clef for each scale to form the minor scales. So we definitely need to know that a quick revision for the harmonic scale, when you up and down, you consider the 7 note will be raised up. Yes, for the melodic, going up, you have to consider 6 and 7 notes, raise it up. And when you come back, that is nothing happen. So you could just treat it as whatever the key signature you have. Okay, starting on this. What is this note in the treble clef? This is a C note. Okay, assume that this is a C minor. C minor. So C minor, here. C minor, you have 3 flats. But here, we didn't see any flats at all, and it just comes with 1 sharp. That's not correct. What is this note in the bass clef? This is an E note, C, D, E note. Okay, let's assume it's an E minor. Okay, E minor, we have F sharp, E, F sharp. Yes, that's correct, because and we can consider we're going down, there is nothing happen on the 6 and 7 here, so there is only 1 F sharp. The answer is E sharp. The answer is E minor. Now continue with the next one. What is this note in the treble clef? This is C flat. Okay, C flat minor. Okay, the thing is we don't have C flat minor here, so it's not correct. In the bass clef, what is this note in the bass clef? This is E flat minor. Okay, E flat minor. E flat minor, you will have all the 6 flats. So let's go. E, F, G, yes. A, yes. B. Okay, surprisingly, there is no B flat, and yet this is not on the 6 and 7 note position. This is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th position. So this is not correct. Yeah, that's not correct. Okay, what is this note in the autoclave? Okay, sometimes the student might read autoclave slightly slower, so you definitely can draw out something like this. Autoclave, sorry. Let's try autoclave. Yeah, this is a middle C. You are going down C, B, A, G, F, E, D. This is a D. D flat minor. Okay, there is no D flat minor over here, so it's not correct. So we should have the answer over here. Let's try. So what is this note in tenor clef? Higher. Okay, so higher. To prove that we got it right answer, so you start on this is the C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. This is a B note. Okay, so this is a B flat minor. Let's try to see. B flat minor, you have 5 flats. Okay, so start. B, C, no, yes. D, yes, we have D. E, yes. F, no. G should have a flat, but because of 6th position, G, A, B flat. Okay, G and A, these two there is no flat because we can consider this is a 6 and 7 note. G and A. G and A. So G flat and A flat, it raise it up from a G flat, A flat, you raise it up become G natural and A flat become A natural. Raise it up a semitone. So the answer is B flat. The last question, C. What is this note in the treble clef? This is the B note. Okay, B. assume that B minor. Check out the chart. B minor, you have F sharp and C sharp. B, C, yes. D, E, F sharp, yes. G, A is the 7th note here. A, because it's nothing. A is nothing. Raise it up, become A sharp. That's correct. The answer is treble clef. B minor. For the chromatic scales, we need to understand some rule. The first rule is at least one note for each line and space, and not more than 2 notes with same name. For example, for the question A, at a glance, you can see you have the same note, same name. Sorry, the notes with the same name, B, 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 more than 2 times, which is 3 times. So this is definitely false. Okay, so the answer is wrong. For the second question, let's have a glance. Is everything correct? Okay, yes, at least one note. E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D. Yes, not more than 2. Yes, not more than 2. Of course, make sure the beginning E flat and the end E flat. Okay, and now we can start doing that. So you have an E flat. So here, E double flat. Okay, E double flat is the D note. So here is correct. Then the D flat, D flat. C flat is the B note. Yes, this is C flat. And then you have a B note. C flat is the same as the B note. And yet now you have the notes with the same position, C flat and B again. So this is the mistake. So it's false. For this question, students need to know about the technical names. For example, what is median? Median is third note in F sharp major. So the third note of F sharp major is A. In the F sharp major, here we have A sharp. So okay, this is not A sharp, so it's false. It's pretty straightforward. Leading note is the 7th note. What is the 7th note of the D? 7th note of the D, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the C. Yes, it's the C. So D minor. Okay, there is a C sharp. The question is why there is a C sharp, because we consider the 7th note has to be raised up, considered in harmonic. Okay, so the 7th note of the D is the C. C is originally natural. When you raise it up, it becomes C sharp. This is correct. Next one, what is subdominant? Subdominant is the 4th note. 4th note of the B flat major. Okay, so let's count the B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4 is E. Okay, it's the E note. And now we need to check in the B flat major. Yes, B flat major, there is B flat and E flat. So this E, you need to have the flat. And this E, there is no flat. This is not correct. So for this question, it's very important. You not only need to know about the technical names, and you also need to know your key signature, so you know that if there is any accidental involved in. For this question interval, the student need to count the interval and after that follow the chart and get the name of the interval, the type of the interval. Okay, first step, write down the letter name. Okay, this is a B flat, bass clef, and this is F. And we understand that this is more than octave because there is one more B flat over here. Yes, so the first thing, let's count B to F. So B to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps. Okay, so interval of fifth. Yes, so interval of fifth, and now count the semitone. So from a B flat, now you consider the sharp and flat. So 0, 1. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is perfect. Yes, it's perfect fifth. Perfect fifth. Okay, we have perfect fifth and we have this perfect 11. Okay, we say that before, this is more than octave. When you have something more than octave, you have to add a 7 here, because to cover from the previous octave there. So the answer is either compound, perfect fifth, or perfect 12. Yeah, this should be perfect 12. So this is the right answer. The next question. Let's check it out. There are 4 flats, B, E, A, D. Let's write it down. B, E, A, D flat. Write down the letter name. This is A flat and this is F. So consider the interval first, which is the letter name A to F. Nothing to worry about the sharp or the flat. So just consider the letter name A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps. So we know that we are going to look into the chart is 6. Alright, 6 is over here. And now let's count the semitone. Semitone, you have to consider the sharp and the flat. So starting on the A flat, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 interval with 9 semitone. So check out the chart. 6 interval with 9 semitone is major. So the answer is major 6. Next one. C to F sharp. Okay, so go back to the first step. Letter name C to F sharp. So C is here. Yeah, to the letter name C to F first. C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know they are interval of 4. And now consider the sharp and the flat, C to F sharp. So count the semitone, 0, 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semitone. So 6 semitone. Yes, 4th interval, 6 semitone. 6 semitone is in augmented. So the answer is augmented 4th. So for the interval, for this question, you don't have to worry if this is more than octave or not. Okay, the first step is write down the letter name. So for the treble clef, this is G and this is A flat. Again, without worrying about the sharp or flat, G to the A, G, A, second. So now consider the semitone, G to A flat, here to here, 0, 1, 1 semitone. So second with 1 semitone is minor. The answer is minor. Question B, C sharp to the G. Without worry about the sharp and flat, C, D, E, F, G, 5th. Yes, it's 5th. And now consider the sharp and flat, C sharp here to the G. So start on 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 semitone. So 5th with 6 semitone is diminished. Yes, the answer is diminished. Last one. Don't forget to consider this G sharp. F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. This is a C sharp, and this is a E. C to the E. C, D, E. Third. Yes. And now consider the semitone. C sharp is here. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 semitone. 3 third and 3 semitone. It's a minor. For this question, the student is required to draw a higher note than a given note. So you have been given diminished 7. So this 7 is important. We need to know what is the next letter name. The same thing, we know this is a C sharp. What is the 7th note from a C? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a B note. So let's draw a B note here. Okay, now we settle 7 and we need to check out 7 is, diminished 7 is 9 semitone. Alright, so we need 9 semitone from the C sharp. So let's count from here. 0, you have to start on C sharp. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to stop at here. It's 9. And you have to name this note as a B what? It's a B flat. So at the flat here, this gives you diminished 7. Question B. You have 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat. Let's write it down. B flat, E flat, A flat. The first note is the A flat. You have A flat. And you have third. What is the third note from the A, B, C? It's a C note. Don't forget, you have a word compound. That means it's not the C over here. It's not the middle C. You have to draw another C note, which is the higher note. This is the C note. So let's count the major third, 4 semitone. That's how you read the chart. 4 semitone. So consider the sharp and flat. So starting from here, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the C note. You don't have to do anything. It's the C note because with the 4 semitone, it's a C note. So just leave your answer like that. Next one. 6 from the F flat. Same thing. This is F note. What is the 6th note from the F? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the D note. Let's draw a D note here. Alright, we settle 6. How about what is major 6? Major 6 is 9 semitone. So let's draw a 9 semitone here. So from the F flat. F flat is E note. Yes, F flat is here. Okay, this is F flat. So start from the 0, 1. We have to stop at the 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop here, 9 semitone. So name as this D what? It's a D flat. So at the flat here. Next one. Minor second. This is the B note, B flat. What is the second note from the B? B to the C. Okay, that's the C note. Minor second has 1 semitone. Yes, 1 semitone. We need to have 1 semitone only. So let's count 0, 1. So B flat, consider here 0, 1. So this is 1 semitone. So you have to name this as C what? C, this is a C flat. So C flat is your answer. For this question, student is required to indicate the suitable chords in the 2 cadence according to the melody. So first step, we need to know how do we start to build the chord according to the key. So we need to know the key. This is the very first step. So the step one is to know the key. So with the B flat, it's a F major. So let's build the chart according to F major. 1, 2, 4, 5. First name, this is the first note F, second note G, F, G, the third note is the A, no, B, yes, we have a B flat, but it's not very important for this chart, you need to have the flat or not, don't worry about that. B and C. And now you start to build first note, third note, and the fifth note, F, A, C. F, G, A, B, C. G, A, B, C, D. So count the first, third, and the fifth. B, C, D, E, F. C, D, E, F, G. So now look at the first question. You have a B, you have a D, you have a E, you have a F, you have a D. Those stepping up, step up wise, D, E, F, the middle one is the passing note. So you don't have to consider about this note. Yeah, so you only consider B, D, F. B, D, F obviously is chord 4. So let's write out chord 4. Next one, E, D, C. Remember I told you those stepwise going up or going down. The first note and the third note is the chord note. This one is considered as the passing note because just pass by. So this is also passing note. So in this case, you only need to consider E and C. E and C is chord 5. You have to use chord 5 for this question. Next one. So you have a G, B, G, D. Yeah. G, B, D. Chord 2. Very straightforward. Next one. B, D, E, F. Again, stepwise, the middle note is the passing note. You don't have to consider about that. So it's a B, D, F chord 4. Next one, F, A, C, F. F, A, C is chord 1. Last thing, you can check your answer if you form the cadence. Cadence means the two chords at the end of phrase. Let's check out the first one. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4, 5 if give you imperfect cadence. Yes, that's correct. How about 4, 1? 4, 1 give you a plagal. Yes, these two form a cadence, so you rest assured that your answer is correct. For this question, the key is given. So what you need to do is build the chart chord 1, 2, 4, 5, and all the notes for the chords is given. So you just need to, it's very straightforward. So let's build the chart. C major, chord 1, 2, 4, 5. First, write down the first notes for each chord. This is C, D, you don't have E, you have F, and you have G. And now, build the third note and the fifth note. C, D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G, A. F, G, A, B, C. G, A, B, C, D. So the first one, you have E, C, G, C. C, E, G is chord 1. D, B, G, G. G, B, D is chord 5. So write 5 here. So 1, 5. If you end with 5, it's not stable. The chord is not stable. That's why it's called imperfect. It's not really ending. So 1, 5, it gives you imperfect. The answer is imperfect. G major, the same thing. Build the chart. G major. 1, 2, 4, 5. The first note G, A, B, no, C, D. Okay, G, build the third note and the fifth note. G, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E. C, D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G, A. Now, write down the letter name. A, D, F, D. D, F, A. Check. D, F, A is chord 5. Next one. Name the note. G, B, G, G. G and the B. G and B is chord 1. So 5, 1. 5, 1. So do is a perfect cadence. Yeah, the last two chords and a perfect cadence. The answer is perfect. For this question, the student is not required to know about the cadence, but you need to know about the chords and their position. So first thing is the same. We need to know the key. Is A flat major. We need to build the chart based on A flat major. And 1, 2, 4, 5. So start on the first note is A. You don't have to consider flat because the flat will not affect your answer. A, B, C, no need to consider about it. It's the third note. D, and the E. Okay, same thing as previous question. Build the first note, third note, and the fifth note. A, B, C, D, E. B, C, D, E, F. D, E, F, G, A. E, F, G, A, B. Alright, for the question A, we have to read in this way. Question A here. So let's name the letter name. It's A, E, A, C. So A, C, E. A, C, E give you chords 1. Now this time important is we have to understand the lowest note. A, C, E, the lowest note is the C. So if the middle note is the lowest note, you consider as the B. You indicate this is B. So this is chord 1, B, because the middle note is the lowest note. So question B, chord B. This is the chord that you consider. Everything from top to the bottom. So this is B, F, D, and D. B, D, F. Okay, write down all the notes. B, D, F. The lowest note is this, which is the D. So B, D, F. The lowest note is the D. So again, the middle note is the lowest note. So when the middle note is the lowest note, you consider as B. So this is chord 2, B. Last question. Questions chord C. Consider the notes from the top to the bottom. So name it. A, E, C, E. So it's A, C, E. Alright, we know it's A, C, E. Okay, and this time, who is the lowest note? It's E. So it's the E. So this one, which is the last one? Because A, C, E. A, C, E. E is the last, is the lowest note. So you consider as a C. So it's a chord 1 and C. C because E is the lowest note. The answer is 1C. This is about testing the knowledge of Italian word. It's pretty straightforward. You just need to memorize the list from the ABRSM. So morendo, it means dying away. So it means the music is like getting softer, getting slower. Yeah, that's the meaning. Assai means very. Okay, you can say assai allegro, very fast. Okay. Retenue, it's like similar as read. Okay, that means hold back, slow down. The answer is held back. For this question, it's given the written out ornaments, and you have to know what is this. When you have first notes which is like alternate repeatingly, for example, F, E, F, E, F, E repeated for few times, but you have the last part is da-di-da-dim to end this part. This is called a trill. The difference between trill and turn is turn, you just have the few notes, maybe 4 or 5 to get the ornaments. It could be in this way. Da di da di. Yeah, see, it looks like a turn. Whereas trill is repeated notes for a few times, then you end up like a turn. Yeah, this is called a trill for everything here. This looks like a turn. Yeah, but you have alternate notes, dum dee, dum dee, dum dee, repeated for many times. Next one, question B. Da-di-dum has 3 notes. It's going downwards. Yes, da-di-dum. It's the lower modern. It's pretty straightforward. For upper modern, it will be this with the higher notes and with the lower note. This is called upper modern. So for a lower modern, it will be this with a lower note and a higher note. This. So this is called lower modern. For this question, it tests you the knowledge about the instrument. So you not only need to know about piano, you have to know all the family. So arco, it means use the string to play the string, to play on the string after you pluck the string. So when we say pluck the string is pizzicato. Pluck the string, it should be pizzicato. So arco means use the string. So they say arco means pluck the string is not correct. The marimba produce sounds of definite pitch. So percussion, we have the category of definite pitch and indefinite pitch. Definite pitch means that with pitch. Yes, marimba is with pitch. Yes, definite pitch is correct. It's true. Chord angelis is a brass instrument. Let's check out chord angelis. We have a video of chord angelis. This is chord angelis. Okay. This chord angelis is a brass instrument. No, it's a woodwind instrument because you need to blow on it. So it's woodwind instrument. So this is false. Viola is a transposing instrument. We have listed down 6 instruments which is transposing. Trumpet, clarinet, horn, chord angelis, piccolo, and double bass. Viola is not. So the answer is false. The trumpet has a higher range than the horn in F. Okay, so we need to have the chart on the brass instrument. What is range like trumpet, horn? Okay, so compare these two. Trumpet is the highest. Yes, has a higher range than horn. Yes, just correct. So you need to know the order of the family for each family. Okay, so this is true. For question 7, the student is required to read this music in context and answer the question. And always the question 7.1, it requires the student to have the knowledge of the middle C and compare the following with one of the bar. So this is to compare the following bars to bar 8 of the left hand piano part. Left hand, bar 8, okay, piano part, you are reading in this way. Piano part is the one with bracket like that. So bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bar 8, they say the piano part, yes, is the left hand, means this one. So usually I highlight for you so that you understand which bar we are comparing. So when we are comparing this one, so we need to know autoclave, the middle C is here. Tenor clef, the middle C is here. Treble clef, the middle C is here. Yes, so we know that this is middle C. Okay, and we know that we are moving down. C, B, A, G, F, E, D is a D note. Below the middle C, going down. Going down means going to the left hand side. So we say that when the note is going down, this means going down. So this is for the question A. For the question B, is going down again. So this position and this position is the same, moving down. This is also for the question B. So for the question C, C going up a step. So going up is this way. This way is going up. So it's just one step up from the middle C. This is a question C. Question C. How about this question in the context? So middle C is here. Okay. This D is really low because you have one more D here. And now it's go to another D. So this D is far below than this D because it's one more octave again. So this is the bar 8 is over here. It's one more octave lower than the A and B. So here we know that A and B, compare this one. A and B are correctly written one octave higher than bar 8. this is correct. The first one is correct because we are comparing with the bar 8. So they see it's only A and B is 1 octave higher. Yes, this is correct. Let's check out actually what happened to the next 3. Yeah, next 3 is not correct. So B and C, it's not. We can't compare B and C for now. A and C, we can't compare A and C because they are in a different position. A, B, C, we can't compare A, B, C. So the answer is the first one. For this question, this is about your general knowledge. Okay, according to your general knowledge, and answer this question. So the highest note for this in the music is E. So we will check the highest note here. We can check the violin part, and of course we can check out the piano part. The highest note at a glance. Okay, this line, this is the highest. Okay, no, I see even a highest note over here. So there is nothing that higher than this. So we compare this note and this note. This is higher, all right? Okay, so we know that this is highest. So we know in our treble clef, the highest here is the A note. Yes, this is A. So how do we know how to read this ledger line? You need to have the knowledge. Like imagine there are some extra dotted line here. So we know we have the A. We step up to the B. 2 lines. C. 2 lines. D. 3 lines. E. And this is E. That's true. The music should be played at a medium speed. This is to test your Italian words. Presto is very fast. If moderate speed, it will become moderato. Here is false because presto, it means very fast. So the answer is not correct. So the first 2 notes in the violin part of bar 1 are tied. Tied, it means the same note. Look, these 2 different notes. So when you have 2 different notes with a slur, this is called a tie note. When you have a same note, when you have the 2 notes, different note, it's called a slur. When you have the same note, then you call it tied. So this is a slur. So it's a slur, it's not a tie because you have a different note, so it's false. Next one, bar 1 to 3 of the right hand piano part. Okay, bar 1 to 3, bar 1 to 3 should be played staccato. So it means all this one play staccato, correct? Yes, because you have all the dot. The dot, it means staccato. Yes, that's true. Okay, that's true. The first note in the violin part, bar 5. Okay, let's check out the violin part. Bar 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first note here. It's marked to play with the down bow. So is this a down bow? Yes, this is down bow. So this is down bow and this is up bow. So the answer is true. For this question, which other instruments is best suited to play the violin part? So we need to know violin is using a treble clef. Yes. So violin is the highest position in the string family. We just choose another one which is highest position. Trombone. Trombone, no, that's not. Look. It's different position from the violin. Flute. Yes, because it's the highest. See, they have the same position, so this is also using a treble clef. The answer is flute. For this question, the student need to understand how many times does the leading note for the D major in the bar 5 to 8 of the right hand piano part. First thing, you still have to know the technical names. The leading note, it means the 7th note. What is the 7th note of the D? So you can count one by one. D, E, F, G, A, B, C is the C note. So we are going to look for the C note. So in the bar 5 to 8 right hand piano part, bar 5 to 8, we can underline bar 5 to 8. So bar 5 to 8 piano part is this part, right? Bar 5 to 8 right hand, imagine the right hand. So bar 5, bar 6, bar 7 and 8. So these are the part that we are going to look into it, that how many times that C sharp. Yeah, the C sharp actually is here is a key signature, so we just need to count how many times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, right 10. Okay, 5, 6 is there's a treble 5, 6. This is D, F, D, F, A. This is the D again. So you have 6 times. The answer is 6. For the last question, 7.5, the student is required to answer to complete these 2 sentences by adding a number of each. Rhythm and articulation. Rhythm, yeah, quiver, crotchet, and articulation. Articulation means the symbol. You can always understand the symbol of it. In the violin part of bar 1 is the same as which. So bar 1 violin part is the same as which bar. So you can check. Look, look, they have 3 quavers, 1 quiver, 1 rest, and 1 quiver. They have a slur, they have a staccato, they have a tenuto, they have a staccato. It's the same. So it's the bar 3. Very straightforward. You just have to compare. There are how many dotted crochet in each bar? In each bar, dotted crochet, it means this. In each bar. So we know that this time signature is 6, 8. So 6, 8, we have 6 quavers. In every 3 quavers in one group, and every group has 1 dotted crochet. So you have 2 dotted crochet. Yes, the answer is 2 dotted crochet in each bar.